Okay, Power Rangers Cosmic Fury Episode 8, Switching Sides. This is the episode where we see the grand return of Mucus and Slyther, and I'm glad these characters were back. These characters were leaked, listed, rumoured by the Illuminati to come back in Power Rangers Cosmic Fury a while ago, which is something I kind of knew might be happening with Slyther because there was that table read picture like ages ago, and Campbell Cooley was sitting there in the flesh, so I had a gut feeling that they wouldn't bring Campbell all the way to New Zealand just to record a couple of voice lines. And lo and behold, Campbell Cooley is back as human Slyther, as Dr. Sly, and it's so great to see Campbell doing a human performance, and the drip that he's got in that outfit, like the flare, really great suit that he's rocking. But not only that, we get to see Mucus as well. So, we get a quick explanation of what happened to these guys after Dino Fury Season 2, and that is Mucus slithered away, which is something that we saw in the finale, and then we found out that they were doing the circus, like within the time skip, and we found out that Mucus used the wish charm to become a human forever, as he sort of laid low and sort of lived some normal life, and they started the circus. But when Lord Zed invaded, they had the circus blown up, so now they're just a travelling circus without the whole circus to travel with. But like I said, it was really great to see Campbell Cooley in a human role. Campbell Cooley has been a friend of the channel, friend of the show for the longest time, and I know I say that a lot, but when Beast Morphers first started and I started putting out Beast Morpher reviews, Campbell was the first person who worked on Power Rangers to reach out and tell me how much they enjoyed my content, and they really enjoyed my reviews and my videos and stuff like that. And me and Campbell have been talking ever since then, and Campbell's been like a good friend of the channel, good friend of the show, and good friend to me, and I'm glad that we got to see Campbell again in this role, coming back as Slyther, and that was really great to see. So, Campbell, if you're watching, you did an amazing job as Slyther in this episode. It was great to see you again. So, this episode picked up where the last one left off, where Squillia was taken hostage, and they've got the sleeper cuffs on her, but the mother comes by, and it's a rescue mission for the villain, so they've sort of got to fight off Bajilia, they've got to fight off Squidlia, as she gets freed eventually, because Ion and Zayto and all of them, they've got a plan for Slyther to shapeshift and go undercover into the base by pretending to be Squillia, and that's what we get in this episode, where Squillia and Bajilia are destroyed. Well, I say destroyed with quotation marks because, we see a tentacle just slithering away, going quick, 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 quick. And then we'll probably be seeing those villains again. But I'm glad that those characters got destroyed. Squillia and Bajilia got destroyed in this episode because, they've not been my favorite villains in the show, to be honest. They've been kind of annoying. I feel like maybe if, Squillia was, not Squillia, Bajilia was, a villain for, an entire season, and not Lord Zed being the main villain, then maybe I feel like with some good writing and a whole season to work around this character, she could stand on her own, but she's meant to be, this rich, evil warlord that owns, well, I say not warlord, this rich, evil person that owns a company that sort of uses their sort of money to sort of build weapons and start wars, and I feel like if she was a villain in her own separate season, then I feel like that could have worked a lot. So, the plan is for Mucus and Slyther to go up and undercover to place a bomb on the statue to free Ollie, which is something they do in this episode, but they blow up the statue, Ollie depowers, but it doesn't look like it's worked so far, and he's still working under Lord Zed. So we have no idea if Ollie is confirmed to be good at this point. He could be faking it, he could be not faking it. We honestly don't know at this point. It seemed like it might have worked for a second, but he's still probably acting evil just to make sure he can show some loyalty to Lord Zed, because if Lord Zed figures out that he's not evil anymore, well, Lord Zed's probably going to kill him. But this episode, Zayto also revealed sort of the twist going on with him, where he says that every time he uses magic from the Morphin Masters, it uses up his life form, and every time he keeps using up that magic, then he'll eventually die or go into the grid, as he says. So the other Rangers soon learn of that revelation because he was asking Ion and Solon to keep it a secret, but the other Rangers soon discover that secret, and it's kind of heartbreaking because, Zayto just came back after being revived, and if he keeps using up that magic, then he's gonna die again, and that's kind of unfortunate. He's going to go back into the grid. So I do wonder if they're going to find a way around to help Zayto out, but I get the feeling that with Zayto using this magic, there's going to be one big sacrifice that Zayto makes, and that will be sort of like the end of Zayto. Like, I get the feeling that Zayto is going to make one big sacrifice in the finale, and that will be the end of him. Sort of just maybe if it's to save the Morphin Masters or something, no idea. But if he keeps using that staff, then he's going to be no more. Now, this episode also did have a really good Ion moment where he's sort of like packing up shop because like he never knows if the war's going to be won against Lord Zed, so he's just closing his shop for safety reasons, but he says that he might reopen it eventually, which is a nice little moment. Nice little moment as well. Now, in this episode, we also find out that the rest of the Mighty Morphin team are free from the Zed prison. Billy makes a little joke that Zack used some hip-hop keto on the Sentinels and they didn't know what hit them, which we haven't seen any of the Mighty Morphin Rangers throughout this run. Like, even in episode 1, Billy does say that they're back on Earth doing their own thing, so they would get captured eventually, which I feel like is a clever way with the writing, by having like the Mighty Morphin team be captured or they're on Earth doing their own thing, and then Billy just shows up and says, oh, everything's good now, I'll take it from here. So I do wonder what Billy's goal is going to be within like the next remaining 2 episodes. He'll probably get involved in the final battle, no doubt about it. That'd be really cool to see. Like, if the final battle is getting involved on Eltar, I would like to see Billy get involved with that, and maybe he can go face to face with Lord Zed. That'd be great. But I do wonder what Billy's role is going to be, because like I said, he hasn't really overstepped his boundaries being sort of like the mentor role. It hasn't been the Billy show, which was one thing I was worried when Billy was announced to be in Cosmic Fury. I was worried that this would be the Billy show, but Billy's just sort of been a side character, a supporting character, and he's sort of done a little bit of things here and there, like create the Cosmic Fury morphers and stuff like that in the suits. So it's cool to see Billy in this episode again, but I do wonder how he's going to play a role like within the next 2 episodes, along with characters like Heckle and that. But that was Power Rangers Cosmic Fury episode 8, only 2 more episodes to go, and then I will have all the reviews out on the channel. So thank you so much for sticking with me as I've been doing these reviews. I do apologize if your feed has been nothing but Cosmic Fury for the past couple of days. Or hours, because it's probably been less than 24 hours and you've got nothing but Cosmic Fury videos. I do apologize for that, but hey, I'm enjoying the show. I'm getting a kick out of it, and I can't wait to see how the show is going to end. With that said, I'm out of here. Have a wonderful day or night, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out, take care, bye.